and today I'm going to bring you one of the very important barbecue sides, which is the classic, the baked beans or barbecue baked beans. And I'm going to do it Foodie Dean style, which is really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some ideas on how you can go ahead and do it. So some of the items that we're going to do is just some of your favorite baked beans that they're already done, just to make it go easy for ease of use. And then let me go ahead and zoom in on some of the things that we're going to use in this. So let me go ahead and zoom in for you. All right, some of the items that we're going to use for the baked beans today, first of all, is just some original baked beans. You can use your favorite brand, whatever you want. Now, in addition to that, I chose to use today a purple onion. You can use a regular onion, whatever kind of onion you like. We're going to do a little bit of a red bell pepper. We're going to do a green bell pepper. And then a couple of special items that we're going to do. The first of all, and one of the most important ones, is we are going to be using some homemade applewood smoked bacon. And if you're not sure how to make this, or if you missed the previous video, look for the video on how to make the homemade smoked bacon, because that is absolutely amazing, a treat, and just brings this up to a whole new notch. Now, in addition to that, also over here, we're going to go ahead and add some Spanish chorizo. And again, this is not Mexican chorizo. It's the Spanish chorizo, which is a very, very high quality. And this one is actually imported from Spain. So hopefully that's going to go ahead and give it some amazing taste also. So in addition to that, we're also going to go ahead and use a little bit of brown sugar here. And then your favorite barbecue spice. And if you want, just a touch of heat, just to give it that kick. That little secret ingredient. So let me go ahead and get all these ingredients chopped, and then I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. But again, I don't think you guys want to watch me chop vegetables, so for time's sake, let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back with you in just a few minutes. All right, so we've taken our homemade smoked bacon, and I've chopped them up in little chunks, and I'm going to go ahead and take it, put it up in the pan, and go ahead and fry these up a little bit. So let's go ahead and take it over there and see how that looks. All right, so here we go. We got that pan nice and hot, and let's just throw that bacon in there really quick and just give it a little bit of a sear. So let's throw that in there and go ahead and see that. And again, immediately you can just smell the flavors of the bacon. So we'll give it a little bit of a char. We'll put them out into a paper towel, so that way it's not going to be too greasy or anything into our chili. And again, I just wish that you can just smell these flavors coming out of this homemade smoked bacon. Nice chunks. If you look at the chunks of the bacon, it's just absolutely amazing. And that's one of the things. If you make the homemade bacon, there's so many other things that you can do with it. From bacon on top of your macaroni and cheese to BLT sandwiches, to my favorite, and we'll go ahead and do that soon, is going to be bacon tacos. So if you've never had bacon tacos with handmade tortillas, stay tuned, because we have some really interesting tacos coming up. That's going to be a lot of fun that we're going to do. So stay tuned for that. And then now we got everything. This is starting to look good, nice and charred. And we will go and finish chopping up all our veggies and everything over here and put this together. So we are almost ready to go ahead and put it into a smoker. And remember, there was a little secret that I'm holding back. So I'm going to let you guys know the secret in a little bit once we get up to the smoker. So again, don't tell anybody, because this is going to be our secret here. But I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys today. So let's get everything finished, and we'll get everything up mixed together. All right, so here we are ready for the next step. So for the first step, we're going to go ahead and take our baked beans and put them in here. So let's go ahead and get all of our baked beans in there. Dump them in there. See, all right, we got all those there. And then some of the other ingredients that we're going to get is, we do have all our bell peppers, onions, everything that we chopped up. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. So we will go ahead and start here with our green bell peppers. You don't have to worry too much about chopping them out too much, because they will dissolve in here, and you're probably not really going to be able to pick them out or anything. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. We got the green bell peppers. We have some red bell peppers. And then again, the onions are thickly chopped, again, same reason, because they're going to dissolve in here and become part of the chili and flavor everything. And you're not even going to notice that they're big. But again, it's to your personal preference. So we've done that. Now, one of the important ingredients that we're gonna put in there. And this is gonna be our homemade made bacon, smoked in applewood. So we're gonna put that in there. And again, remind you, if you didn't see that recipe on how to do that, go ahead and check on one of the other videos and learn how to do that, because again, a lot of different things you can go ahead and do with the smoked bacon. So we're gonna go ahead and put the smoked bacon. I did sear it a little bit in the pan. You don't have to do that, that's up to you, but I like to because it removes some of the fat there. So we're done there. Now, in addition to that, we could do a little bit of brown sugar. I do want you to be careful because some of these beans are a little bit sweet again, but our usual, barbecue baked beans are gonna be sweet anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and put just a little bit of our brown sugar in there. And then from there, I like to put up a little bit of spice. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of cayenne pepper. So put a little bit of that cayenne pepper in there. And again, if you don't tell people the cayenne pepper is there, then no one even notice. If you mention it, they're gonna say, oh my God, it's hot, it's spicy. But trust me, don't tell them, they won't know. Put a little bit of our barbecue rub in there. We got that. And the last item that I'm not gonna go ahead and put on the ingredients list because it's gonna be our own little secret. So I'm not even gonna go ahead and mention it. But of course, you can use your favorite brand. And today, I am using this one. So we could do one of two things. I have a measuring cup here, and we can measure probably about a quarter of a cup. So we'll go ahead and do, you know what the hell? Let's put a little bit more. What do you guys think? I think we should go ahead and do it and bring it up even more. So let's go ahead and get some of that in there. There we go. We got that there. Now, go ahead and set that aside. And let's get everything mixed in here and start getting some of these flavors mixed in. And then remember, I told you guys that I had a little bit of a secret for you guys once we got up to the smoker. And I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you on what we're gonna go ahead and do to these to even bring them up even better. Wow, and the special ingredient is definitely smelling really good here. And the good thing is, there's still a lot left of that secret ingredient, and that might be for the chef later. Don't tell anybody. Okay, let's go ahead and go out to the smoker, get these out there, and you're gonna go ahead and see what the next process is gonna be. All right, so now we have the beans out here in the smoker. And as I told you guys, I was gonna teach you guys a little trick. And the little trick is we also have some baby back ribs that are cooking right above them. So what happens is these baby back ribs are gonna be smoking probably for about 3 to 4 hours, and then we're gonna wrap them. But what happened is all the juices are going to be dropping down into our beans and giving it, again, more and more flavor. So let's go ahead and watch that. And we'll see when they're going to be done here in a couple of hours. All right, so now it's been in here for about 2 hours. Let's go ahead and check and see everything is coming along. So let's see. The baby back ribs are getting some color here. And then again, we have our beans below. And our nuts, we're going to give that up a stir and then put them back on.